Please let me in.
The world ended. Didn't you get the memo?
You said it.
Come on, guys, let's go for a slice of pizza.
Yeah.
So fetch. What is fetch?
Oh, it's like slang from England.
I'm Charlotte Blackwood.
I'm Maverick.
Maverick? Does your mother not like you or something?
Chunk is dead. Don't say that. Never say that. Goonies never say die.
If you did 20% of the work and got 80% of the results, wouldn't you do it? Well, Stephanie Miller wrote the book on it. How to Save the Planet the 80-20 Way. Let's hear some tips on how to save the planet right now on The Al Travis Show.
She's in my head. I can't stop it. And now she's on the show. Stephanie Miller, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Why am I in your head this week?
Well, because we're doing remodel. We're just updating the bathroom. And you get in my head. So the amount of waste, I guess waste, I mean, this bathroom's been this bathroom for 40 some years, right? I mean, It is what it is.
Yeah.
But ripping out the linoleum, ripping out whatever's underneath that, and then the plywood, and then take it off the walls, and all this. I mean, there's a dumpster full of crap.
Yeah.
Now, the old Al before Stephanie, the BS Al before Stephanie? Yeah, BS. By BS Al.
The BS Al, I love that.
The BS Al, the guy would have loaded the dumpster up and went and dumped it. And I'm like, good, that's out of my hair.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at that stupid dumpster going, oh, the sink, maybe that could have been the pipe take, and thinking how you could do better at it. And I don't like being that guy. I liked my innocence of youth before Steph.
I really like your being that guy, Al. But it's a tortured process, right? Because I have an even older bathroom that needs remodeling, and I feel paralyzed because I know how much waste is going to be created by my replacing things. There are some laws, codes, regulations that have come out. I don't know what the situation is in Minnesota, but where they're starting to look at requiring construction companies when they're doing demolition to deconstruct, not demolish. Yeah. In other words, save the things that are salvageable for either reuse or at least recycling, right? I mean, there's a lot of metals are infinitely recyclable, super valuable, and some of the other materials coming out of construction projects are also very valuable.
My guy and my guy and one of his guys, very good about getting the metal out of there. The metal. I don't know what you can do with all this tile that's being ripped up. I don't know if tiles. I don't have any idea. Yeah. But the one that got me is so then you order the parts.
Yeah.
I need a shower head, shower handles, all this stuff, and it all shows up wrapped like it's flipping gold from Fort Knox or something. It's got the box on it, it's got the wrapper on it. Got to put it in the Amazon box that goes inside that bubble wrap inside him. I'm ripping up, and I go, oh, there's the shower head, and you're like, all that?
Yeah.
Really? And you got me thinking, like, I don't know the last time I thought about packaging for shower head, but I opened this up and thought, it's Stephanie instantly saying, what a waste.
Yeah. Well, if you were retired and had a little more time, I would suggest find the email of the company and just say, hey, I love your product, but I was not happy to see all this packaging.
Oh, don't make me start being that guy. Stephanie Miller,
but you're right, Al. The answer is not you and me solving it on a radio show.
Yeah.
The answer is we need some regulation that does not allow this incredible amount of waste. It's not good for anybody. It's not good for our water systems. It's not good for the air. It's not good for the environment. It's
the cardboard people are hating me for saying that. The amount of cardboard that showed up in my house this week to hold everything is just off the charts.
The good news about cardboard, unlike the plastic, is that it's really easily recyclable as long as you get it, send it to be recycled either through your municipal system or some other way.
But inside that then is either the little peanut beans or the plastic actually wrapping or the bubble wrap. Bubble wrap, I can't get off. I can't be mad at bubble wrap. Everybody is a child with bubble wrap. Yeah. I can't help but go up behind the dog and pop some to scare the bejesus out of the dog. Yeah. That's like one of my favorite things.
Fun.
Yeah. You can hate it, but it's fun.
I hear you. I hear you. But for God's sakes, at least reuse it, if you're
Well,
going to.
once you've popped it,
Once you pop it, it still creates a barrier. Reuse it. I keep all the,
all right.
I really do like companies that spend time thinking about packaging more sustainably. Believe it or not, I order a couple times a year my maple syrup from a Maine company that taps the trees, and they managed to send these big glass bottles of maple syrup with zero plastic, zero styrofoam. It's wrapped in really well wrapped. I'll show you next time I get one.
Okay.
In cardboard.
There you go.
It's fantastic. I open it with such joy in my heart.
People are listening to this saying, that is two knuckleheads that just talk back to back. Your joy in life is your maple syrup wrap, and here I am concerned about my toilet shower wrap. We're different
I bet
now.
There's some people listening that are on our page. I bet there are.
Okay. I hope so after all this time we've talked to him about it, but okay. So I thought about you this week. You asked how I was doing. I thought about you because of the trash in my home.
That's so lovely. And I don't even mean that facetiously. You thought of me because of the trash in your home.
Well,
that makes my day.
Here's another thing, which I should throw it out for my fine city. My city, they put on like $1 a month on your garbage bill,
right,
to create a fund that once a year you're allowed to get a dumpster that they drop off at your house.
Oh,
you get rid of it, and then it goes bye-bye. So in this remodel thing, we had to empty a big part of the attic, and I found my wife is a hoarder. Didn't know it, but she is. For 30 years as a teacher, end of the school year, she'd take the box of whatever, and she was 6th grade. This is going to be 5th next year, so she takes it upstairs, put it in the attic.
Yeah.
Not that I can't say I didn't know she was doing it, but the volume was off the charts.
Right.
And because she might use it again, and here we are, 60, we're looking at retirement, and we have
I love your wife. Yeah. That's not hoarding. That's thinking ahead.
So the contractor, you got to get that out of the attic so we can get down there and get the electric through.
Right.
So I spent a Saturday, I almost died. You would have, if you saw me, I would have died. 49 trips up and down the 3 flights. Oh yeah, my watch was going nuts. Get them downstairs, have her sort through them, and then separate the good from the bad and the ugly going in the bin and going out. We threw an entire bin away in a Saturday.
Yeah, wow.
But that was all good stuff. That's all stuff that we can take care of. It was, the boxes went one place in the paper and all that, but the amount of garbage.
Fantastic.
Holy, now, but that's you.
You sent it to the right place. That's thoughtful decluttering.
Decluttering. Okay, that's what you want to call it in Hoarders. Do you ever watch Hoarders, the movie, the TV show? I love that.
I haven't. I really don't want to watch it, but
you would go nuts.
I feel like I've watched it because people have described it to me.
Okay. I want to talk. Okay, I don't know. Did you want to talk about anything?
I did want to talk about something I'm super excited about, but you tell me what's on your mind, Al. It's your show.
Well, you talk about decluttering. I've become a coffee drinker.
Yeah.
Because I gave up the caffeine.
That's what I want to talk about. Coffee.
My coffee. Oh, well, on the other side, we'll share our coffee stories right after this. I've got her, Stephanie Miller, the 80/20 way.
Yay.
LGH Wealth Management, our mission is to create financial empowerment through independent, personalized, and authentic financial planning. That means meeting you where you are and helping you get where you want to go. Whether you're a business owner planning for growth, succession, or a future sale, or a hardworking individual looking to get ahead, reduce stress, and tackle life's financial challenges, we're here to help. From retirement planning and investment management to tax-efficient strategies, estate planning, and risk management, LGH Wealth delivers comprehensive guidance you can trust. Call LGH Wealth Management today at 507-525-7324. That's 507-525-7324. Securities offered through J.W. Cole Financial Incorporated, JWC, member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services offered through J.W. Cole Advisors Incorporated, JWCA. Lubeck Geisler Ham Wealth Management Incorporated and JWC JWCA are unaffiliated entities.
The Al Travis Show, the last place you can go and hear all sides. Respectful, thoughtful, and grateful.
Spending a little time talking coffee with Stephanie Miller, the 80/20 way. Here's my coffee thing. I just became a coffee guy because I gave up pop. So I get myself a cup of coffee with my wife in the morning. And it's fine. I don't like the taste, but it's a little caffeine. Got to have it. Yeah. But this is the thing. I've always thought we had too many coffee cups because it was just my wife. Now there's two of us. Oh, yeah. But in the coffee cup section, I'm just guessing we have 40 coffee cups.
Oh.
We have the good coffee cups no one uses. I mean, the China coffee cups that only use if I don't know when we've been married 30 years, so you don't touch those. Right. We have, I presume, 8 of these interesting kind of cabinet things that we use when good friends come over. We all have the same cup, which, by the way, only causes confusion. I don't judge. Another set of those kind of cups, a different color. Then we have all the ones that people give you, or you're awarded, and you're the best mom cup that the kids are given, because they're just too cheap to find a real gift. So we have all of those.
Yeah.
So I jump in the mix, and not that I'm against using "You're the Best Mom" coffee cup because it's the biggest one. It's got a thing. I don't have, but my wife seems to have an issue with it. Like, that's my cup.
Right.
Okay, well, you got to share, or I got to go get my own, and I don't see us getting more cups. No family needs 40 coffee cups.
Yeah.
So do I just throw them out? Well, that would be against Stephanie Miller's rule.
Yeah.
Can I have my own coffee cup? Can I just go get another, make it 41?
Well, my strong view is that you should put all of the coffee cups on the counter and agree with your wife on all the ones you don't ever want to see again. And I bet there's at least 20.
Most from Mother's Day.
At least a dozen. And give them away. Take them to a local Goodwill. I started what we call a mug library at an organization where I work, where folks donated all the mugs in their cabinets they didn't want so that we could create a space in a kind of a WeWork situation, one of those shared office spaces. Where people didn't have to use a disposable cup, which is actually what I wanted to talk about today. Anyway, I didn't want to talk about the mug library, but what we did there was people donated these cups, and now there are no disposable cups because everybody drinks their coffee at that office, and they just use one of those. It gets washed overnight, and they can choose a different one the next day or migrate to the same one. But anyway, in your house, I don't know. In my house, we've got about 20. I admit, about 20 coffee mugs, and there are only 2 that I really like to use.
See,
so
if we just pulled out the ones we'd use, it'd be a hot coffee cup of 4.
You'd have 40. So much more space. You'd be happy, your wife be happy. Okay, can I tell you about this really
Please,
cool
yes,
I've been so excited about.
Please.
Okay, so because of the issues around disposable coffee cups, and I'm not going to go through, there are many, but there are environmental things because we dispose of them and they're not easily recycled, so they end up landfilled or incinerators, to the tune of, in the US, on average per person, 120 cups per person are disposed of, end up in the landfill every year. Okay, so there lots to say on the environmental side. I won't bore you right now. And then we've got the human health impact, which is just coming into focus now. We've had 3 to 5 years of good research. We know microplastics are getting into every part of our body, our brains, our lungs, breast milk, placenta, semen. It's there. And the health impacts of that are being studied. And there's good data now in the last 3 years that's emerging that is super scary. Why? Because many reasons. We've got a lot of microplastics in the world, but here's the thing I can't unsee once you know it. You take a disposable coffee cup that it looks like paper, but it's lined with plastic. Yeah. You mix the heat of a hot drink like coffee or tea into that mug, and you leach into your body, into the cup, which you then drink, microplastics, nanoplastics, and the chemicals, many of which are very toxic, that are in that plastic lining. Okay, so what can we do about it, right? I'm all about solutions.
Yeah, you're Miss Negativity now. Why'd I give up all my good stuff?
Now the positivity. Are you ready for this? This is I'm so excited about this. So I've started a reusable coffee cup initiative. I'm trying to start a mini movement in Washington, D.C., to get people to think about this and carry their own reusable cup with them, either in their backpack, their car, whatever, and bring it to the coffee shops that have no problem accepting your clean, reusable mug, and then you solve the problem. If it's to go, you take your cup with you. If you want to sit there and have it, use their ceramic cups, or if they don't mugs, or if they don't have one, use your own. So to do this and to get a little buzz going about it, no pun intended, coffee buzz, get it, anyway. So I sold my wedding dress. I thrifted it and made a little less than $200, and I'm giving away that money through 3 raffles. The last one is tomorrow, and it's for a $75 gift card to any of the coffee shops that allow you to bring your own mug. And so we'll do the drawing tomorrow. And we've gotten quite a few entrants. All people have to do is they send a picture. It's not even of themselves if they don't want to be in the picture. They send a picture of their filled mug in that coffee shop that accepts it, and they're entered. Anyway, that's in DC. But I was thinking we could do this in Minnesota.
Well, we just need coffee places to say, okay, we want to join, and then one of your patrons who ends up doing it could win $75. Oh, I love that idea.
I mean, so I gave away 2 $25 gift cards for the first 2 drawings this month, and the grand finale is tomorrow, $75. Yeah, and it's generated a lot of interest and buzz.
I just wonder what your husband thinks. I'm just telling you walk up, dinner, oh, by the way, I'm selling the wedding dress. I want to give it away to people who buy coffee. That's got to be the strangest conversation. Now, and I sit here thinking, well, wait a minute. If my wife did that for me, I'm like, all right, honey, whatever. I'm not going to wear the dress. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Good for you. Good for your husband. That's a strange conversation. You must have the most interesting conversations at dinner.
Maybe we do.
I know.
My husband is a very tolerant man.
I believe that.
The beautiful thing, at least I convince myself of this, is that I get him excited about it enough that he starts throwing in ideas too.
Oh.
So, and he was my videographer for the 2 raffle draws, so I rewarded him with a pastry.
Aren't you the greatest wife?
He's like a chocolate pistachio croissant. No problem. When do we do this next? So you got to know your.
you got to know the price to make your husband do whatever you want. I love that. That is so funny.
Anyway, so I think we should do this.
Let's figure out how we will do that. I think I'm more than willing to. We get you on. We'll talk about it. See if we can get some coffee shops that said, all right, if it works, put us down, and we'll make a list. And then we'll get people. They can start telling their customers, bring your own cup. And if you do that, take a picture, maybe win $50, whatever it'll be. We'll figure that. I love that idea. I like it a lot.
You have a Starbucks where you are?
Okay,
maybe not in Blue Earth, but
I think the closest one is 20 minutes away.
You've got Starbucks near you, right? Starbucks, all Starbucks accept your clean, reusable mug, and they give you I'm not advertising for Starbucks, but they give you a 10-cent discount if you bring your own cup for filling.
Wow, so practically giving it away.
Really have to knock on too many doors.
All right. Yeah. We'll find out. I got to fly. I'm out of time. Appreciate you, Stephanie Miller. You know I do.
Yay.
Stephanie Miller, the 80/20 way.
When the stakes are high at the Minnesota Capitol, you need more than a lobbyist. You need a